Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to The Sims 4 Growing Together Part 3. We are starting off today's episode with Hugo. He is enjoying some quiet time right now, just enjoying his breakfast before he does head to work this morning. And it looks like he's off already in a very strange work outfit. But bye Hugo, I hope you enjoy your day today. He's also left breakfast for everyone for once they wake up, which is very nice of him to do. It looks like Sienna and Mai have woken up though. They are going to come and help themselves to some of Hugo's fruit bowl. Mai has woken up in a good mood today though, because she's going to be heading out with her mum today. They're going to be going to the park. Sienna is also going to be coming along as well. She was looking quite grumpy this morning, but she's become a lot happier since eating her fruit bowl, which is good. I'm glad that she likes the fruit bowl because, as we know, Sienna is a picky eater, but she did seem to really enjoy that. Mai is just going to clean up some of the dishes, and Faye is also awake in here with Milo. I'm going to get her to get him changed for the day, since Milo is also going to be coming along with Faye and Mai today. We'll get him changed into his outfit with his hat, since it's going to be quite hot today, so we want to make sure that he is keeping cool and keeping protected from the sun as well. Faye has also grabbed herself some breakfast as well. She's going to go and take it outside and eat outside, since the weather is so nice today. As I was saying, Faye, Mai, Sienna and Milo are going to be heading out today to the park. They are going to be meeting up with one of Faye's friends and her child, and they're going to be spending the day at the park, which I'm really looking forward to because I did place down a park from the gallery and it's so cute. So Faye's going to say to Mai, quickly go and get yourself dressed, we don't want to be late. I'm going to get Sienna dressed, you go and get dressed, and then we can head out. So whilst Mai gets dressed, we will get Faye to also get Sienna dressed too. And I think today I'm going to dress her in this dress here. It also kind of looks like she is going to match Faye, sort of, with the same colours. Looks like Ro has also woken up. She's also grabbing herself some breakfast. Looks like she's made herself some oatmeal this morning. Whilst we're waiting for Mai to finish getting ready, I'm going to get Faye to come over and do some tummy time with Milo, because I would really like him to be able to sit up in his high chair soon. Mai is still in her room in her pajamas, so I'm going to get her to change her outfit and get ready. I think I'm going to get Mai today to wear her skirt and t-shirt, and then we'll get her to come in here and brush her teeth, and then she will be all ready to head to the park and meet up with her friend. Ro's not going to be coming along. I think she's going to stay here and keep OP company. I think she's going to enjoy spending a day alone in the house. However, everybody is now all ready to go, so I think it is time that we get going and let's head to the park with these guys. Everyone has now arrived at the park. Faye has met up with her friend. I did download this park off of the gallery. If you would like to download it for yourself, I will pop the creator ID on screen of who I downloaded it by. But this is such a cute park. I love it so much. The kids are saying hello to each other. This is Faye's friend. This is her friend Amani. They have known each other for a very long time, even before Faye did have Ro, so they have known each other for probably around 20 years now. And this is Amani's daughter Jasmine, and she's just currently having a chat with Mai. Mai and Jasmine are also really good friends as well, since they've kind of grown up with one another. Amani's come over to them both. She's probably saying, are you two going to go off and play? We're not going to be here for too long. So they're both going to get up and they're going to head over to the playground. I think they should come and play Pirate together. Looks like Sienna is already playing on the slide. She's climbing down backwards though. I'm not too sure where she's off to. I'm going to get Faye to come and put Milo down on the tummy time mat. Faye and Amani can come and sit and have a chat. Milo's most happy on his mat, so I'm going to get him to come and play with the toys. And then I will get Faye and Amani to come and sit over here together. And Milo is just unlocking a new milestone. He just unlocked the roll over to tummy. He can now roll over to his tummy by himself, which is great. He's unlocked his first big milestone. Looks like Sienna has come on over to see what her brother's up to. Faye and Imani are going to have a chat. They're probably going to talk about work, so I'm going to get Faye to discuss latest trends. And then also as well, I would quite like them to try some of the new interactions that came with the pack. So I think it may be under small talk, and we can brag about baby, but I don't think that Faye would do that. But we can swap baby milestone stories, so maybe they're going to talk about how Milo just was able to roll over onto his tummy. Maya and Jasmine are still over here playing together on the pirate ship. Looks like they're also playing with another kid as well. They're having a lot of fun. Just as these two are playing though, Maya hops off the pirate ship. She's kind of viewing around and she sees her two cousins have come to the park as well, Grace and Grayson. So Maya's come over to give her cousins a hug and she's gonna say, "Hi, what are you doing at the park? Do you want to come and play on the pirate ship?" Maya is saying, "By the way, I'm here with my friend Jasmine." So I think they are all gonna come and play a pirate together. Looks like Grayson is already on the pirate ship playing. So now they're all gonna come and play a pirate together on the pirate ship. We will have to head home soon though, because it is starting to get very late in the afternoon. Looks like Sienna and Imani are over there playing together. Sienna hasn't really met Imani that many times, but it looks like she gets along really well with her. I think these guys will head home now though, because it is 6 p.m. So Faye is going to call over Jasmine and Mai and call them over and say it's time to go home now. So they're making their way over now, and to Faye's surprise also comes along Grayson and also Grace as well. She's probably going to say to them, "What are you two doing here?" And Maya is actually going to come over to her mum and she's going to say, "Look mum, Grace and Grayson are here. We were playing on the pirate ship together. Mum, I was actually wondering, can we please have a sleepover? Me, Jasmine, Grayson and Grace. Can we please have a slumber party, mum?" And Jasmine's probably saying to mum, "Please, can we mum, please?" I can imagine these two were probably looking at each other, and Faye is probably going to glance over at Imani and just say, "I don't see why not. We can have it at our house. We're not up to too much tomorrow, so are you okay with that, Imani?" And Imani's probably saying, "If that's what you want to do, Jasmine, you can go round theirs for a sleepover. That's completely fine with me." Faye is probably asking Grayson if himself and Grace are allowed to go, and Grayson's probably saying, "Let me just call my dad or ask him." Grayson's come over to give Faye a hug. He's probably saying, "Thank you, Auntie Faye, for letting us come to your house." However, Grayson does have to phone his dad, so I am going to get him to call him up on the phone, and he's probably going to phone and say, "Hi Dad, I'm at the park with Grace right now. I bumped into Auntie Faye and May, and I was wondering, can we go around the house for a sleepover tonight?" "We can." "Okay, thanks Dad." "Okay, bye Dad." So Grayson called up his dad and his dad said yes. So I think everyone is now going to head back to Faye and Hugo's house. Imani is going to leave them here. She's going to head on home, but Jasmine can come home with Faye and Mai. So we're going to get heading home, and we will meet up with everyone once we get back to Faye and Hugo's house. So we have now arrived on home with the family, and we have brought along Grayson, Grace and Jasmine back home with us too. I'm going to head straight onto the calendar because obviously the kids have come round for a slumber party. So I'm going to create it as an event, so then they will stay for the evening and the kids can celebrate a proper slumber party. So obviously we're doing this because the slumber party is a brand new event that came with the Growing Together expansion pack. So we are going to select a summer party, and for the host I will get Faye to host it, and then the guests will be Mai, Grace, Grayson and Jasmine, and then we will obviously have it at our house, and then I will select the time for 5 p.m. so then the event should start in a second. It's been about an hour now. Everyone has just been setting up everything for the slumber party. The kids have lots of fun activities to do this evening. They're all coming to walk over to the tree house because we're going to play with them with the tree house in a second, but I want to quickly show you around and show you what activities these guys are going to be getting up to this evening. So they did did put up a 10 with the Don't Wake the Llama game because I would quite like them to play the new games that came with growing together. And then we have a fire pit here, so later on when it gets dark they can roast some marshmallows. And of course, last episode we did build Mai's tree house, so we are going to be playing in the tree house with them whilst they have their slumber party. And then inside the house in the living room, this is where they're going to be sleeping. So at the moment they have put up 2 sleeping bags. There will be some more later on. It's just at the moment we couldn't really fit it in because there is this seating area for them to all sit down and watch a movie later on and hopefully make some friendship bracelets as well. There is some goals that we do need to do whilst we have the slumber party too, so I'm going to try and do them. But I would like everyone to head up into the treehouse because we did make this in last episode, so I think I can get everyone to come up here. Let's play pretend with everyone. Let's play house. I think that could be a lot of fun. So Mai is going to climb up the ladder. Hopefully the others will follow behind her as well. They're going to come and sit up here. There's some little seats over here. Here comes Grayson. He's coming up as well. Okay, here we go. These two are playing pretend now. They're playing house and it looks like Jasmine is pretending to call up on the phone and they have like a rug. It looks like she made a mess and Mai's cleaning it up. So I guess they're playing the role of a parent and a child and the child's making a mess. Hugo was over here playing with Sienna, but I think I'm gonna get him to order the kids some pizza for dinner. So we will get him to order a delivery and we can order them some pizza. We will order them a cheese pizza because then at least we know everyone will like that. Then I think Hugo is gonna get started on cooking the meal for Faye, Ro and Sienna. He's gonna make them some stuffed peppers to have for dinner tonight. Sienna is getting quite tired and hungry though, so I think I may get Faye to just feed her separately so then she can get an early night in bed. So I think I'm gonna get Faye to make Sienna a peanut butter and jelly sandwich so then she can eat that and head to sleep because I think by the time dinner will be ready, Sienna is just gonna be too tired. So Sienna is gonna sit and eat her sandwich. She's kind of making a bit of a mess, but hopefully she enjoys her dinner. And Milo is already sound asleep in bed. He's already gone to sleep for the night. The kids' pizza has arrived. They've turned on the TV and they're gonna sit down together and eat the pizza, and they're watching something on TV. This is something that Grayson turned on. It looks like it's something about werewolves, which they probably shouldn't be watching, but they're gonna watch it anyways. The rest of the family are eating their dinner outside. Hugo made them all some really nice stuffed peppers which look really nice, and Sienna is in here asleep. She's just currently fallen asleep on the couch. Unfortunately she didn't finish her sandwich. She wasn't too keen on that and she got the yucky moodlet, which is nearly gone now. She is still hungry, so I think that Faye is gonna wake her up and try and get her to eat something before she does head to sleep again. I'm gonna let the rest of the family do their own thing now because I would like to focus on Mai, Grace, Grayson and Jasmine. Hugo is gonna quickly light the fire for them though, so then they can roast some marshmallows. But it does look like Grayson has already started playing on the Don't Wake the Llama, so why don't we do that first? I'm gonna change the game to Symbols, I think it's called. That is one of the new games that came with the pack, so I would like to give this game a go. I think it's basically like a dominoes, so I'm gonna get them all to play together and we can see how this goes. They should be safe with the fire, so I will get Hugo to lead them to it, and he is gonna head to sleep because he is exhausted. But of course the kids still have so much energy, and I'm not too sure if this is like dominoes. It's like a picture version of dominoes, so they're all gonna sit and play this together. Looks like they're getting into an argument already but they're laughing it off. But after this I think we should definitely get them to come and roast some marshmallows, and then they still do need to tell stories on sleeping bag and dance and also watch TV. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to dance at this time of night, but we could definitely watch a movie or something with these guys. It also looks like OP has come outside to see what they're getting up to. He's just watching them from afar. He can definitely see Mai peeking over at him from the tent. She's probably saying, "Hi OP." Looks like he's run over to come and look at the fire as well. He probably wants to stay close to them to make sure that they're safe. We are starting to run out of fuel on the fire though, though, so I am going to get everyone to come and sit around the fire and roast some marshmallows before it does run out. There we go, and OP is joining them. They're going to roast some marshmallows. Fingers crossed they'll be able to all make a s'more before it does run out. The fire is going to go out very soon. Grayson has made a s'more now though. I think Maya's already made one as well. There goes Grace with her s'more. And Milo just got the slept through the night milestone. So he has been able to sleep through the night with no interruptions, which is great. We get Maya to talk as well to everybody since they're all being quite quiet. So I think we should get Maya to tell everyone a goofy story. However, it is getting late now. It is around 3 a.m. in the morning and these guys are still up and about. So they're going to head inside now. The fire should just extinguish by itself. But they're going to head inside and they're going to get ready to get some sleep. They're probably all going to get in their pajamas and of course have a pillow fight or tell some spooky stories before they do head to sleep. They are all in their pajamas now, so I think before they do head to sleep, I'm going to get them to have a pillow fight all together. I get Maya to pillow fight with Grayson and Grace can have a pillow fight with Jasmine. I love the pillow fight interaction. It's one of my favorite interactions in the game. I just paused on Maya's face. She looks so evil. Maya would definitely be taking this so serious. I wonder who is going to be the champion of the pillow fight. Looks like they finished with that now though. They do really need to head to sleep though. So before they do, I'm going to get Jasmine to tell them a story, a scary story about the dancing shadow. And then after that, I think it is time that these guys do get some rest because they have been awake all night. She's like, guys, come over here. Before we head to sleep, we have to say a scary story. I have the perfect one. They're all gathered around and Jasmine is going to tell her scary story. I want to see how these guys are going to react. It seems like it's a pretty good story though. They're all listening. She's probably saying, have you heard about the dancing shadows that lurk in the woods? Don't go in the woods in the night because you could be met with a dancing shadow. My mum told me about it. It's definitely true. Jasmine and Mai have taken these two beds and Grace and Grayson have taken them two sleeping bags over there. They all did find the story pretty scary and they got the mood lit. It's just a story from listening to a scary story. Every bump, creak and shadow has raised the hair on Mai's neck since listening to that tale of horror, but it's just a story, right? So Jasmine's story was pretty convincing and she also kind of scared herself with the story as well. But I'm gonna let these guys all get some sleep. I think they had a lot of fun throughout the night having a slumber party and I definitely think they're gonna do it again at some point. But I'm gonna let them sleep now and we will see them all again in the morning. It is now the next morning and Hugo is probably creeping past everyone because they are all still fast asleep. He is just clearing up last night's mess from yesterday's dinner, but he is going to be heading off to work in just a moment. Luckily for Hugo, he actually doesn't have work tomorrow, so I think in next episode we are going to be having a family day with the Buckleys, as when Hugo has the day off work, they do like to spend a day together doing a fun activity, but he's off to work for now. Ro is actually also up early this morning. She's just texting her friends on her phone, but she's going to brush her teeth and she's going to take OP out this morning for a walk, I think. So Ro and OP are going to head out for a walk this morning. It also looks like I can see the kids are starting to wake up now. Jasmine is actually off. She said I should really get going now and she's just left, so it looks like she had to leave pretty early. Mai has just woken up though. She probably said goodbye to Jasmine and I think she's going to come over and she's going to wake up Grace and Grayson. So she's going to wake them up and say, wake up, it's time for breakfast. So I'm going to get these three to come into the kitchen and they can come and grab themselves some cereal this morning for breakfast. That is where I'm going to be leaving today's episode. I really hope that you did enjoy. The slumber party went very quick. I couldn't do everything that I planned, but at least we got to spend a fun evening with her cousins and her friend Jasmine as well. Next episode, as I mentioned, Hugo does have the day off work, so I think we are going to be spending the day with just the family next episode and we are going to be doing something fun with them, having a fun family day out together, so that will be a lot of fun. But thank you so much for watching today's episode. I really hope that you did enjoy. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!